Hello, everyone. Welcome to this guided project about business analysis and process management. I am Mehi, and I will be your instructor for this project. I have around 4 years of teaching experience in the field of business informatics and a Master of Science degree specialized in business process analysis. Let's now have a brief overview of the RIME platform. On the right side panel, my instructions at any time, please bring the cursor on top of my cloud desktop and click the pause button. If I'm going too fast or too slow, you can increase or decrease the speed of the video by clicking the speed button below the pause button. Okay, in this project, you will learn the basic steps of analyzing business problems and solving them from a process view through case-based learning. By the end of this project, as a business analyst or manager or a process director, you will be able to model and analyze an entire business scenario from a process view, which will enable you to 1. Define your business processes, their objectives, and how they flow within the organizational context. 2. Identify the different process stakeholders and their roles in your business processes. Finally, evaluate the current business from a process view, break down the problems, and find an applicable business solution. To make the best out of this course, you should be familiar with the basics of Lucidchart as a process modeling tool which you will use for free to model and analyze the business process activities. For each task in your project, I will demonstrate to you the different concepts through a pre-established case study, and then you will be asked to do the same for a similar case that was designed for the sole purpose of practicing through the entire project, upon which you will learn business analysis and process management. The case study that I will run you through involves an online boutique concept store that offers home styling services and home decor items. It is specialized in providing finishing, furnishing, and styling interior needs to each client. The case you will practice with involves a yoga studio that is looking to hire new yoga teachers. Okay, now let's dive into task 1 in our business analysis and process management journey. In this task, we will discuss how to identify the main business aspects and list major business needs. Let's start with identifying the business. In order to do this, kindly pause your video and sign into your Google account. Now open the Google Sheet you can see in the desktop now. It's called Mehi Styling Business. And as soon as it opens, press File, make a copy. Now you will be working on your copy, which you can easily find later on your drive. As analysts, we approach any business scenario through answering this series of questions. I will answer each question for my styling business, and you will follow me in doing that. And then after we're done with this exercise, you will get to practice on your own yoga studio case. Each time you answer a question for the styling business, pause the video and take the time you need. Let's start by answering the first question through listing the products and services that the business offers. Now, who are your target customers? Describe them in your own words. For example, you can specify their demographics, including their gender and location. You can also go as deep as describe their interests and their lifestyle characteristics. Now, write down your ultimate goal that your business aims to achieve in the long term. They could be multiple ones. The next question allows you to think of your business timeline with regards to fulfilling your objectives. Are you still starting up your business, or are you now well established but struggling to grow beyond a certain point? Have your product matured and you're still searching for ways to create a new fertile product? After you specify the phase your business is currently going through, you may take a brief look at the competition in the market you operate in and evaluate where you stand in comparison to them. Are you in the top market leaders, or are you still struggling to prove yourself? Okay. You can now check my version of your Yoga Studio business identification plan or my answers to the previous questions that are shown on my cloud desktop here. Now that you have developed a clear holistic view of your major business aspects, you should end up with text like the one I showed you in the previous document. And now you can dig into business details as much as you can, as this will always provide you with a more clear view and help you later on in the project. Now that your goal is clear, you should now also be able to tell what you need to achieve this goal and sell the products or services to your target customers in a way that improves your status in the market. Pause the video and start listing those business needs. Hi again. If you check my sample of the business needs list, you will find that they reflect the identity of the business that we cleared up in the previous exercise. For example, simply because it's an online boutique store, then we should need a good qualified UI or UX designer for the website. Good. Now I need you to pause the video and create a similar document for your own yoga studio case. Remember, you own a yoga studio that is still starting up and looking to recruit new yoga teachers. Now go ahead and create the document through answering these 5 questions. Perfect. Now you should have edited in your copy of Main Styling Business and created your own yoga studio business. And this is a sample that I created for you to check and see if you're on the right track or not. You can find this document as a copy in your desktop. Please, if you need to edit anything in this document, make a copy as we did in the previous exercise. And as you can see here, my business needs list again reflects the identity of the business. For example, it needs to develop a team of qualified dynamic individuals given that the studio is looking to hire new yoga instructors and people who are well aligned with the image that they're trying to depict. Great. That wraps up this task in which we learned about how we establish a business identity and understand our main business needs. You have created the base needed to build on and eventually start analyzing business problems. In the next task, we will discuss business processes in terms of definition, components, as well as application in the business context.